Hello, hello everyone, and welcome to part five of the Ram Raksha Stotra. For those people who are at five and are not sure what's going on, this is a stot. This is my attempt to describe and explain what I believe is the legacy and significance of Maryada Purushottam Prabhu Shri Ram. I would really urge you guys to go and watch parts one through four so that this makes some level of sense to you guys. And with this, and without further ado, I would like to continue with the Ram Raksha story. Aram kalpa vrikshanam virama sakalapadam abhirama strilokanam Rama Shriman Sanah Prabhu. Ram, who grants all desires, removes all obstacles, and is the praise of all three worlds, is our Lord indeed, Sanah Prabhu. So, as I mentioned in Hinduism, similar to the concept of hell, heaven, and earth, there are three loks: Devlok, Patal Lok, and Prithvi. Devlok, land of the gods; Patal Lok, land of demons; Prithvi, Ratal, which is the earth which we inhabit. Taruno Rupa Sampanno, Sukumaro Mahabalo, Pundarika Vishalaksho, Chira Krishna Janambalo. May the brothers Ram and Lakshman, who are young, handsome, lotus-eyed, and they are dressed in the hide of deer, and may they protect us, may they watch over us. They are also dressed in the bark of trees. Uh, Palamula Shinodanto, Tapaso Brahmacharino, Putro Dasharathaseto, Bhrataro Rama Lakshmano. So these brothers, Ram and his brother Lakshman, they subsist on roots and fruits, and they practice penance and celibacy. And may these signs of Rahu protect us. Sharanyo sarva sattvanam, shreshto sarva dhanushmatam, raksha kula nihantaro, traye tanno raghuttamo. The foremost amongst the archers, the destroyer of demons and the refuge of all beings, may they protect us. Atmasajja dhanusha vishuspruša vakshaya shuganashanga sangino rakshanaya mama rama lakshmana avagratah pathi sadeva gacchatam. Ram and Lakshman, both their arrows pulled and ready, their hands on their arrows in ever full quivers, may they always escort me in my path for my protection. So, in some ways, we are asking Prabhu Sri Ram to be our Patha Pradarshak, or he who shows us the right path. And this makes me think of a phrase from Christianity. That I mean, I'm really sorry to my Christian friends who are watching this. I don't mean to misquote your holy texts, but this is to the best of my memory. So if I, make some mistakes, due apologies. That something like this is said in the Bible, where that the Lord, who is my shepherd, with you in my heart, I shall fear no evil. He leads me onto green. He leads me through green pastures. He lays me down onto green grass, and with you by my side, I shall fear no evil. So again and again, there's this calling to what is divine, what is holy, what is noble within us, and there's this calling that to ask for God's help in helping us walk the right path. Because I believe that all human beings have a propensity for doing compassionate, holy, uh, have a propensity to do good, but we also have an equal and recognizable tendency towards evil. So I think we need something divine to guide us onto the right path. You know? Yeah. सन्नद्धः कवची खड्गी चाप बाण भरो युवा गच्छन् मनोरथोस्माकं Rama पातु सलक्ष्मण. Ever prepared and armed with a sword, shield, bows and arrows, and followed by Lakshman. Ram is like our cherished thoughts come to life, and may he, along with Lakshman, protect us. Ramo Dasarathi Shuro, Lakshmananucharo Bali, Kakutstha Purusha Purna, Kausalyayo Raghuttam. Ram, who is the scion of Raghu and the son of Dasharath and Kausalya, ever accompanied by Lakshman, all powerful and is the perfect man. So in Hinduism, we have something called a Stri Tattva and Purush Tattva. So tendencies or qualities which are masculine, tendencies and qualities which are feminine. And Prabhu Sri Ram is considered the embodiment of the masculine, Purush Tattva. Another embodiment of what is masculine is Lord Shiva. or God Shiva, the destroyer of worlds. And I would like to talk about him in some other videos. But yeah, so this is so Hinduism does not have one masculine ideal, it has multiple masculine ideals because the whole point of Hinduism is that so in Hinduism, we always believe ekam satyam vipraha bahuda vidhanti. That is, there's one truth, but there are multiple ways to get to that truth, right? So we all want to be, as men, we want to be the ideal man. We should strive to be the ideal man. But you and I are different people. So how can we have one path towards achieving that ideal? So I believe that Paramatma, the Supreme Soul, he manifests in different forms. Maybe in some cases he manifests in the form of God Shiva. Maybe in some cases it manifests in the form of Krishna, in other cases in the form of Prabhu Shri Ram. But everything is an attempt to lead us to onto the right path and to lead us to embody the perfect man, but depending on our abilities and depending on our natural tendencies. So वेदांत वेद्य यज्ञेश पुराण पुरुषोत्तम जानकी वल्लभ श्रीमान अप्रमेय पराक्रम. Ram, who is perceived through Vedanta, who is the Lord of Yajna, is ancient and the best man, and is beloved of Janaki, or another name for Masita, whose bravery is immeasurable. So Janaki, Masita is a very interesting name. So another name for Masita was Janaki. Why? Because she was the adopted daughter of King Janak, who found her. But it is said that Ma Sita came from the earth. So Ma Sita was a direct offering of the earth. And this is a very fascinating metaphor, which I just realized that this is a metaphor for Mother Nature. And in the first part of this Ramraksha Stotra, I referenced that how nature comes to us in two forms. She's the time and the goddess of chaos or evil, or she's Mother Nature, ever watchful, ever nurturing, ever protective. And I think the ideal man met the ideal woman. And so the ideal man, Maryada Purushottam Prabhu Shri Ram, had to meet the ideal woman, Masita. And this is the union, this is the sacred union of the masculine and the feminine. And therefore, the ideal for a Hindu marriage as well, which is what in some cases it was. So Prabhu Sri Ram is also considered he's considered Ekapati Vrata. That is, he had only one wife, which was in those days it was somewhat unusual for a king to only have one wife. And it is said that he was devoted to his one wife throughout his life. And this is another reason why Hindus hold him in high regard, since monogamy tends to stabilize societies, and it seems to be a human universal norm. Although a lot of human beings tend to stray from this path occasionally. So yeah, all in all, this is one more yet another reason why Prabhu Sri Ram is an ideal worth emulating, in my humble opinion. इत्येतानिज पन्नित्यं मद्भक्त श्रद्धयान्विता अश्वमेधादिकं पुण्यम samprapnoti na samshaya. My devotee, says Lord Shiva, who recites the names of Ram with faith shall attain more religious merit than one obtainable by horse sacrifice. I will not go into the details of Ashwamedh. There is no doubt about it. Ramam Durvadalashyamam Padmaksham Pitavasasam Stuvanti Nama Dhirdivir Nate Samsarino Nara. Those who sing the praise of Ram, who is lotus-eyed, dark complexioned, and dressed in yellow clothes, through this hymn are no longer ordinary men trapped in the world. That is, they attain moksha. Ramam Lakshmana Purvajam Raghuvaram Sita Patim Sundaram Kakutstham Karunanavam Gunanidhim Viprapriyam Dharmikam Rajendram Satyasantam Dasharathatanayam Shamalam Shantamurtim Vande Lokabhiramam Raghukula Tilatam Raghavam Ravanaram. I salute Prabhu Shri Ram, who is handsome, who is the elder brother to Lakshman, who is the husband to Sita, and the best of the science of the Raghu race, him who is the ocean of compassion. Karunya Rupam Karuna Karangam, ocean of compassion. Stockpile of virtues. I'm not a fan of that translation. Beloved of the Brahmanas and the protector of Dharma. So it says Viprapriyam Dharmikam. So it never says Brahmana, it says Dharmikam. So those who are devoted to the right path, which does not necessarily have to be just Brahmins themselves. Anyone in principle who is committed to doing good. him who is the practitioner of truth, the Lord Emperor of Kings, the son of Dasharath, the dark complexion and personification of peace and tranquility, him who is the enemy to Ravan and the crown jewel of the Raghu dynasty and the cynosure of our eyes. So again, this reference to him, Prabhu Sri Ram, as being an ocean of compassion, of peace and tranquility emanates from him, and yet he is a mighty warrior. And this, in a sense, is the most striking duality of Prabhu Sri Ram, how he's able to embody two contrasting ideals without there being a contradiction. With this, I would like to conclude part 5. Stay tuned for part 6. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Jai Shri Ram.